Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. The people in Barbados, the people that work in the mental health system, they are looking at Cheriss, Ricardo, Omar, Ince, and they're trying to figure him out. They're trying to figure out what makes someone like Cheriss, Ricardo, Omar Ince, what makes him tick. And for the life of me personally, I think that someone who lies all the time, or someone who will use a lie to defraud or to use you, I see that as a form of mental illness. But I don't understand why that particular profession does not embrace someone like Cheriss Ince as someone who is severely mentally ill. I don't understand why there's that kind of separation. They separate the word criminal from the act of being like mentally ill. It's a separation. But I think that there are some things that you do in terms of criminality and the severity of it, and when you become absent, when someone actually is not there and they do things that are unthinkable, it has to be some space in them that actually went off, and for them to say, oh no, he is not mental, he is just plain evil. For them to just say that, I think that both they would need to be embraced. I think that both, whatever category you put him in, it has to be more than one category for Cheriss, Ricardo, Omar Ince. It has to be. He just cannot be just put in one folder. It should be studied. His children, if he has any, should be monitored. Just keep an eye on things. That's what really Right Stripe should be doing. Like when you have someone from a family structure that would do what Cheriss did, keep an eye on anything that he produces. And is his mom and dad still alive? Does he have brothers and sisters? That is something to me that would be worth the while to keep an eye on, because it could be DNA related. It could be something in his DNA that needs to be looked at. And how did he come about? Who is his mom and who is his dad? Were they related? I just personally think that you take things too lightly and you try to categorize somebody and just stick them one place in a little corner, when sometimes someone like him, Cheriss, Ricardo, Omar Ince, he could be a little bit of everything. And sometimes it's best to not be so much of everything because you have to actually take a position when you're walking on the earth. You have to decide what you're going to be. I've heard people say about him, yeah, there's a serious side to him, but there's a very charming side to him too. I've heard that from a female, that there's a very charming side to who Cheriss Ince is. So I just think that you need to be careful. Barbadians, I'm talking to you now. I think you need to be careful with even your professionals there, because they're not taking life on the ground there in Barbados seriously enough for you to gauge where you stand. They're not taking it seriously enough, and you have to decide for yourself. You have to decide how to take care of yourself. If you do bring children into the world, how you should take care of them going forward. You are on your own. And I'm making a long story short. You are on your own because you cannot look to the people who are so-called professionals to give you the full picture. You can't. You have to just figure things out on your own. This is Sherry Veronica.